right. Hey, what's up, guys? Can you let me know if you can hear my mic and game sounds? Let me in. Let me know in the chat. I would appreciate it. If you guys could just let me know if you can hear me, and I'll go ahead and get this game started. Awesome. Thanks, Paul. AP Paul. Let's go ahead and get this going. This will be my second game since the update. I've noticed a couple good things about the update. I hope the update's been good for you guys. All right. So, looks like we got a mix of players. A level 8 and a level 20. Let's see how this goes. A couple level 20s. All right, so yellow is going first, so I will be the fourth player. Looks like it's a heavy ore board, as you guys know. Ore wins, so obviously this 8 is huge. I'd be thinking about the 3-4-8 with 10 points, or the 4-8-10, which looks pretty good for 11 points. Probably head towards the coast. If you're a little bit greedy, you might go for the ore port, or even the sheep port. Actually, that looks insane. 5-9-10 is also good, 11 points. So she chooses to go for the 3-8, I guess. I kind of disagree with that, right? You kind of need to get to a port when you're the ore player. But it's a good spot regardless, 11 points. The other good spot is this 5-9-10, that's worth 11 points. I wouldn't be surprised if red takes that. So blue and I are going to be a little bit in a tough position. Wow. So red takes the 5-8-10, so goes for my least favorite resources, brick and sheep, and a lot of brick. It's not like one of these is a brick port. I don't know, that's an odd one. Where is the brick port? It's down here. So this one's a little confusing to me. It is worth 12 points. So blue is going to take the 5-9-10, so I should think about where I need to go. So he does. So with these two good ore spots, you'd really like to get next to ore. So I don't have a lot of time. One move I'm thinking about immediately is this 3-4-9 gets the free road to cut off orange and go to the 3-8. So that's decent. And that's 4-3-2. That's 9 points. You know, the risk is your fourth, so you could get stolen from before you can execute that. As the fourth player, you typically want to look for the highest producing places. So maybe the 5-6-11, that's 11 points. This is 10, you know, this is 10, this is 11. That's not terrible, right? Even if you took these two 11 spots, you just really don't have a game, right? 22 points, you're not going anywhere. The other option is actually the 5-6-11, that's 10, and head towards this 9-12. That might be a safer option, to be honest, a little bit less confrontational. I kind of like that, actually. Let me think about this. I kind of like the cutoff better, I think. Well, this is 11, this is 10. You go here. Is anybody going to take that 9? I hope not. Okay, I better go quickly. So let's just do that. And should I go for the wood port? The ore port doesn't really help me, right? So let's just go that way. So my picks were 5-4-2, that's 11, plus 10, so I'm 21 points. I've got no ore. If red somehow screws me and goes here, that would make no sense, right? Why would you take all this brick and not... You'd have to take wood, right? I mean, it was tempting to cut off orange. I would have liked to do that, but, you know, then you have someone who hates you all game. Though, you know, she's probably going to be the strongest player. This is sort of the passive, don't notice me kind of move. I do like this. This is also a port. So once I get there, I'll have all resources and pretty strong wheat, too much sheep, which I'll have to convert. And I've got a little bit of a balanced strategy. I mean, it'd be kind of huge if I could get here, but that might not be available to me. All right, let me take a look. King Waterman has Neonate. Do you know any mistakes beginner players tend to do? Yeah, a Paul. That last time was a miracle. I totally. That was incredible. So wait, I'll answer that in a second. Where did Blue just took the 3-4-8, so that's 10 points. So that's kind of like amazing, right? I guess he doesn't have good wheat. So that's his weakness. But he has good resources, good production. Red takes this worth 9 points. I mean, what the heck is Red doing? I really don't know. Get to the ore? I don't see a game here. 2 points of wood and 8 points of brick. So that's not great. So the mistake, I addressed this in one of my videos, but I tend to think that the mistake that most beginner players make is they overvalue brick. Just because they've played a couple games where everyone's asking for brick and nobody can get brick, and there's only 3 tiles of brick. And so they tend to think brick is way more valuable than it really is, especially in a 4-player games. So that's why rule number 1 is ore wins. And you really should be prioritizing getting next to ore rather than getting next to brick. The other frustrating thing about being on an 8 brick is beginners also tend to block it too. So not only do you not have a late game, but then it's also blocked for the early game. So for those 2 reasons, I don't like brick. Wow. That was brutal. Taking my brick. Blue. Okay. So that's going to slow me down. I guess I'll have to wait. Let me just show people I don't have brick. I don't think anybody wants sheep. Nobody wants that. Paul, I'm going to have a hard time getting ore. I think you're right. I mean, that stealing my brick right there kind of hurt me. Because it's going to take me at least another round, right? In order to be able to build a settlement. All right, so let's start paying attention. A 6 is rolled. So 6 is a wheat for me. Oh, it's just me. I mean, it's wheat and sheep for me. That was a 7. Let's see what red does. Red is a little bit of a chaos factor. I guess, he's going to go for the wheat port, right? So he's got 9 plus 12, so 21 points. And he wanted to go to the wheat port all along with this pick, I guess. A 4. A 4 is a wheat and a sheep. So blue is looking for wood, offering sheep. Pretty sure I don't want to do that. So looking for wood, offering me 2 cards. That's a little tempting, actually. Oh, shoot. Too late. Sure, let's give the leading player a 2-for-1 trade and not even build anything. It's like, why do you give a 2-for-1 trade? I guess you had 8 cards? Okay. No, I think you only had 7, right? Anyway, why give a 2-for-1 card and you can't build something? And you give it to the leader. So I rolled a 2. Still, and he stole my brick, so he could have built a road somewhere. He's waiting to cut somebody off. Maybe he can cut off red and get to this 6-11. That would be pretty big. That's a 6. That's a 10. 10 is a brick, and it will also be a wood. Orange just looks super strong to me. Especially he gets here to this 4-5-11. Then he'll have all resources. offering 2 cards for a wood. Unfortunately, I've got those 2 cards. That early brick steal really hurt. So a 2 is a wood for nobody. Okay, so now he goes towards the brick port. A 6. Wow, this is ugly. Let's just see if anybody would trade an ore. And so here's a question for you guys. I can do a 4 for 1. Would you guys, what would you guys do a 4 for 1 for? Would you do do a 4 for 1 for ore, or would you do a 4 for 1 for brick? So, right, you can either buy a development card or you can build a road. So I'm fairly sure the right answer is to build a road. Well, Paul, I just disagreed with you. And why do I say that? I guess I view this as critical. I view this 9-12 as the linchpin of my whole game. I need to get onto ore in order to compete with these guys. So I just don't see a development card unless it's a road building or Year of Plenty. It's just not likely to help you, right? Road building, Year of Plenty, that's 4 cards out of 25. So not the best odds. People are kind of keeping it on me for some reason. It's looking for a wood, which I don't have. The Carets, I agree, build a road. So that was an 11, I think. 11 is wood and no ore yet. An 8. So an 8 is this ore and brick, which is bad for me. Blue buys a development card. I've got 5 cards. This is the sheep. The sheep are raining in. I guess I have the best wheat on the board, other than this 4. Let's see how greedy yellow is. 2 cards. Everybody wants 2 cards. Let's see. I guess I can just pass. I need a 3 to hit, which will give people wheat and give me a brick. An 8. More brick and ore. That's ugly. Okay, so yellow has 3 points, all resources, just super, super strong. Really the problem was this initial road, if you think about it, right? She needs a port, and by facing this way, she can't get to the port easily. If she had faced this way, then she could have gone to the sheep port or the 3-1, and so when a person can city and get to a port, then they're basically poised to win. This is very dangerous, but still, not poised to win. So 6 is rolled. My 6 was blocked. I've got 7 cards. So let's think about who's going for what. Yellow should go for army. Blue kind of is balanced and has such a weak wheat, but he could go for both road or army. Red, by virtue of all this brick, maybe they should go for road and they can kind of connect. I'm just not doing anything until I get here. Maybe I've got kind of a balanced strategy. I can convert the sheep though, and maybe build roads or contest for army. Okay, let's roll. A 6. Okay. That's a little brutal. Let's see if anybody would trade 2 for 2. Okay. I guess I need brick. I know there's a lot of brick out there, right? They would probably do it for the wheat. If they do this trade, then I can trade. Oh, that's kind of ugly. All right. Oh, blue and red. I guess I got to trade with blue. Even though blue is kind of long-term scary. All right, let's just pass out the wheat. Come on, red. Oh, I better go. Shit. Shit. Oh, you fart knocker. Sigh. Wow. Insult to injury with that 9 rolling there. Oh, man. Okay, yes, I know. Everyone here can kick me in the butt as I'm kicking myself in the butt. I gotta play faster. How can you, like, trade and build at the same, I don't know. I guess you get, is it 90 seconds or is it 2 minutes? I guess I just can't leave the trades hanging. Okay, so 6. So I have 6 cards. So that was definitely a loss of tempo. Orange has 4 points. So everyone should be attacking her. That's good. I have 7 cards, so that's good. I'm not going to get hit by the robber. Offering 2 for 1. That's not tempting to take me over to 8 cards. Definitely don't want to make that rookie mistake. He buys another development card. So he's got 2 development cards. Certainly on his way to... Okay, so first step is roll faster. How's that? 6. Okay, second, let's see if we can trade. If not, keep my eye on the timer. Nobody wants sheep. No one wants your damn sheep. That's... If only I had an ore, then I could buy a development card. What a bummer. You know, it's these little edges, though, right? It's these little edges that mean the difference between coming in first or third. Okay, so an 8 is rolled. That's a terrible roll. A lot of ore and brick. So... Does he need sheep? I guess he gets sheep when I get sheep, so that's not going to be attractive. Wow. Sure, let's trade with orange. Maybe I should say something. The games go so fast, it's a little hard to chit-chat. Okay, so blue plays his knight, even though it's not on him. Good, I like that block. So he and orange are going to be racing for army. Let's see if I get into the mix. I have 7 cards. Let's roll quickly. Stealing from orange is probably still a good idea. Who needs to drop cards? Red. I could block the 4. That is pretty crippling. The 10 kind of hurts, but yeah, I guess the 4 if I want to just, because yeah, she's at 4 points, so that's fairly straightforward. Let's see if anybody would trade a brick. Red should have it, but I guess he just dropped a bunch of cards. Right, wanting 2, that's beautiful. Let's, I guess I should just not offer these sheep trades. I'm fairly sure this is some BS trade. so what is my play here? Oh, I guess I can do a 3-for-1, right? A 3-for-1 for what? So I don't think I'll be stolen from. So I think it's time to save up. I've got 6 cards. I could buy a development card. I don't think I'll be stolen from. So I'm tempted to hold. If I get a natural brick, then I'll head towards the 2-6. So this is a tricky spot, right? 6 cards. A lot of people would buy a development card here. I am trying to compete for development cards, but I just think I'm kind of behind in terms of production, and I do think orange should be the target for most people. I may eat my words if I roll a robber. Oh wow, there's my 3, but it also takes me to a bunch of cards, right? I have 8 cards now. Offering 2 cards for an ore. And, oh, at least he doesn't trade with orange. Wow, so he cities up. So yeah, red's probably going to win. The one who I said made the strangest picks. Though I just don't understand this. I guess you'll get to the wheat port, and then your 6 won't be blocked, and then you'll win, I guess. Blue wants a wood, offering 2 cards. That's a little tempting since I'm over 7 cards, but I think I'd rather those were ores. Trades in sheep, so we're all on this sheep. Let's roll fast. A 9, yay, an ore. Oh my gosh, I've got a city. So let's see if anybody will trade that. I should be able to city by trading in the sheep, and then I can build a road. I'm sure orange is doing some greedy offer. Let's just, I'm not even going to look at it and waste time. Right? Didn't blue need a wood? Of course, he's probably someone who doesn't like to trade when it's not his turn. All right, so let's quickly build. That'll take me to 4 points. Do I want to do that? Or do I want to buy a development card here? I want to city. Which one do I want to city? Probably the 3-6-9 up here. I hate this being a target. I do like, I think I have to play a road game here. And then I'll build a road after this. Do you guys agree with that city? Or do you guys like the 5-6-12 or maybe the 9-12 better? I think this is probably the right move. So now I'm tied with orange, which isn't great. The good thing, the edge I have over orange is I have a port. So nobody's going to block this. Nobody's going to block this. And so I'll probably be able to convert sheep to something. See, so now she's got to get to the port. And then she'll have three settlements on this 8. So if you block that, she's going to be in bad shape. Offering, I guess I can give a sheep. Red probably doesn't need that. AP Paul, you agree? Yeah, I guess that, I don't think that's really much of a decision. But, you know, you can see how this one road, I think, really hurt orange. Okay, so blue built. Now has the sheep port. So definitely dangerous. Especially if he cities up. Wow, offering that's kind of amazing. Offering an ore for a sheep? Ugh, jeez. Oh, great. Okay, so gets his settlement. has 4 points. Let me roll quickly. Do I want to build a settlement here? I don't think I want to. Let me. I sure would have loved that ore. I may want to just pivot here and start buying development cards. This is not going to help me in terms of production or flexibility. I already have a port and I already have a city. So I think I'm going to do a 3-for-1. Gosh, that seems like a bad idea. These bricks are so precious to me. What if I did a crazy move and went here to get to the 2-5? I kind of like that. Is that kind of silly? Just give up the straight up point and go for, with the idea that I'm going to take long road. So this is 3, this is 4, so I won't take long road. Or do I buy a development card? Okay, I kind of like this. This is kind of, I wouldn't typically do this, but I guess we're all at 4. I don't want to get out to 5. And this just looks crazy, right? So, what do you guys think of that road? I don't know. Would 95% of people have built there? Maybe. You know, I guess you could do the math, right? Okay, let me evaluate this trade first. He wants sheep, right? This will give you 5 points of production. If the robbers put on you, you lose 10 points of production and you lose a card. So, but I guess that's, is that right? I don't know. Somebody can figure that out, or with a little bit more time, I can figure that out. So yellow built, so she's maxed out on settlements. So blocking the 8 or the 4 are very good ideas. A 4 was rolled. That's a little schadenfreude. Are you serious? That's just ridiculous, right? Oh, wow. Okay. So you give yellow 2 wheats and then you city up. Okay. Hey, maybe red knows what he's doing. Level 20. I just am salty when other players make trades, right? That means you're not doing well. If other people are trading, then they're benefiting each other. So you do want to you want to discourage other people from making trades, and you want to make mini trades with other people. So blue, it's interesting, these players, they're not sitting up, right? They're the ore players and they're not sitting up, and this guy who doesn't have a port who doesn't have an ore really has 2 cities. So, like, what's wrong with that picture? A 10's rolled, so that's no good. Let's see if, I don't know. Nobody wants sheep, so let's see if we can do a double. If nobody will do it, I could do a 3-for-1. I've got 5, 7 cards. That's not great. So now people have 5 cards. I may want to go ahead and, do I want to give it to blue? Sure, why not? Because I don't like that I have 7 cards right now. So I'm going to go ahead and build and keep parity with the other guys. Red is scary if he gets to this port. Until then, he probably will be dumping cards. And 8 is rolled. Wow. Yeah, and plus yellow's like 2 wheat that red traded, plus a year of plenty. That's insane. City's up. Okay, well. And then she might be able to connect to be at 8. Okay, so she's going to head out here to not... Okay. So she's going to race me. She's got 0 cards. Hopefully everybody sees that she's an insane threat. Gets another 4 ores. I think this game is going to be over very soon. So red offering the farm for 2 woods, which I don't have. He'll probably trade with orange. The way this game is going. Wanting a wood, which I don't have. He's probably trying to get to this port. So who needs to step it up in this road race? I guess me, to stop orange from winning. Nobody's really taken road yet. I mean, nobody's really taken army. Blue probably has a point and just one knight. I don't really feel like my numbers have, well, I guess a bunch of sixes have rolled. I'm on nines. So I've doubled up on that. A 7 is rolled. That's bad for blue. If he goes after anybody but orange, I'm going to shriek. You know, the 8 is probably wrong since you know she has like 4 ores. But I guess it's better than nothing. Right. AP Paul, was that the first 7 in a while? Seems like it. Yeah, the 7s are kind of, you need those to slow down the leader, right? Okay, so blue now at 5 points. Let's roll quickly. A 9. That's kind of nice. So, do I build a road? I got 6 cards. What is my objective at this point? I guess I want to upgrade because I feel like I'm behind. I probably need to compete for road. I probably need to take this spot. I hate to make a move towards it. But I know she has 4 ores, so it should take a couple rounds for her to get there. Trade for wheat. Yeah, I just didn't think anybody was trading it. Wheat seems to be pretty rare. And I'm on the 6. And I know 4 hasn't really rolled. And it was just blocked. 11. So that's the wood, the 2 woods that orange needs. So if she gets like a 10 or a 3, a 4 and a 5, that'll be a little scary. Well, I guess I need a 3, so a 9. Oh my gosh, there's more wood. I may want to just go this way just to stop her. Okay, so now red has reached the sheep port, offering 2 bricks for an ore. I might do that. That's kind of, oh, okay. I guess I'm just too slow. Wow. His 3rd city with really no ore. This is incredible. I guess I got to give it to him. He's just trading so well. He's trading all the ore players to get his cities. Though he only, right, I guess an 11 rolled, so that helped. Everybody's trading. What is blue doing here? Okay, builds a city, so he's at 6 points. Everybody dangerous. I'd love a 3 here. And 8 is blocked. That's good. Let me see if I can get a... I don't know. Is that attractive to people? Red. I hate trading with red, but I guess I'll do it. So I'll build here. Then I really can't do much else. And I guess I just got to save for a city. Potentially take road. So I'm at 6. Do I buy a development card here? Or do I save? Or do I extend and take road? There's multiple options. Clearly taking road is not correct. I have 7 cards. I think, right? I think trading for a wheat seems okay. I think holding here seems okay. I really don't think I'll be stolen from. I need a 6 and a 9 to hit. And then I have to get lucky with 3s in order to take road. So let's see. This is pretty unlikely. I feel like I'm 3rd or 4th. A 5. So that's sheep for everybody. I've got 7 cards. Wow, blue has this sheep port. That's kind of nice. Hopefully this isn't on mono. Orange looking for wheat. Maybe I should say something like... Right. Nobody chats anymore. Like, can we really trade with someone who has, like, basically 8 points? Wow. Really? 1 for 1? It's like, what the heck, man? Throwing a sarcastic nice play there. Daniel Beetle, is there a delay on the stream? I don't know, you tell me. I hope there isn't. So that was a 10. Red. So how does red win? I don't know. If they connect, they could take road. So road is kind of a fight right now, but well, yellow's going to connect and then she'll be at 5, 6, 7, 8. What? She's at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So really, yellow is the biggest threat. Oh, is there a stream? Is there a delay? No, I don't think there is a delay. So hopefully I don't curse too much. Wow, trading with someone with 8 points. That's just... Well, all right, let's see what he does. The trading action is kind of slow. Matt De Amico, I love your videos. Please play another game. Thanks, Matt. Okay, let me roll. If I don't rage quit, maybe I'll play another game. Okay, so a 10 just rolled. What the hell am I doing? People are about to win. I can city up and try to stay competitive. Do I compete for road? I don't think so, because she just connects and she'll take it. So I could buy 2 development cards. I don't think that does enough for me right now. So I think sitting is probably the right call here. Do you guys agree? Aaron Hahn, you just arrived? Well, you came just in time to witness another miracle. No, I'm afraid not. I think this will just be a standard loss. So even though I'm at 7 points, I just don't feel like I'm even close here. Okay, so orange at 8 rolls an 11. Probably can connect. It'd be really cool if blue cut her off. Okay, that's not available anymore. So she's got road locked. She's at 8 points. She could compete for army, which it looks like she's going to do. And then she'll just win. And blue, if blue is smart and has a knight, then blue would play knights. Wow. And red has 9 points, so he could just win it by buying a VP here. So I'm pretty sure everyone is poised to win except for me. Let's see if he pulls a VP right here. I guess he didn't. Super Jonathan Harris, you gonna play another one? Sure, why not? This one seemed a little sad, so I will play another one. Don't all of you guys hop on to Catan Universe and queue up for a game. Let's see another 5 VP pull. It's happening. I don't even have the ores to do it. Okay, so good. Blue does play. No, did he? Yes, he played a knight, so he stays ahead in the knight game. Hopefully he buys VPs. Otherwise we just lose. What? Okay. Yeah, I mean, red can win. Orange can win. So it's just a matter of time. Queuing now. Great. Okay, so I've got 9 cards. A 9. That's kind of good, actually. So I've probably citied as much as I can do. You know what might be awesome, you guys? What if I got 2 monopolies? That'd be fun. Okay. It doesn't work when you call it like that? I guess not. I do have a wood port. So, right? Should I have citied? No, that's not going to do anything. Is this dumb? No, I think I got to mix it up. I'm just too... They're just going to win. So... a victory point. So I've got 4 sheep. What can I do with that? Probably not much. I think I probably just hold here. A 10, that's terrible. So I wonder if I could, well, I guess I'm basically playing for second. If I'm kind of rooting for red to win, then I wonder how that works if you both have 8 points. Well, I guess she could have 9. Or she's gonna mono and win. Is that what's going on here? Connor Inglis, I just got into Catan this summer for the first time and absolutely love your videos. Thanks. Your rules guidelines have helped tremendously. Thank you. Is there a place I can find the full set of rules? Yes, so I post them in the video description, so check any of the videos in the description. It should have the rules. I'm not done with them. I kind of write them down while I'm playing, and so I consider it a draft. My goal is to get to 100 rules, and then I'll be done with Catan. That'll be my life's work. How did red get 4 cities with no rock? Yeah, exactly. It's a good frickin' question. And he had 3 cities before he even got to the ports, so that was insane. Orange has 9, it showed. Oh, okay, so that bug, I guess, is still happening where if you don't see that they can do a play, then you know it's a point. So I guess that bug is still... So I guess I'm third. Red pulls from... Okay, plays another knight. Okay. Can we see the dice distro? Definitely. Okay, well, that's the game. Boo. Third place. So I guess you have to play 5 placement matches to get a prestige rank. I guess that's since the update. So that was my second one. Sure that didn't help. Ooh, these little turquoise things look cool. And then my favorite player, Blue, who's giving everybody good cards, was a silver, I guess. So distribution. So I wasn't robbed very much. 44 minutes, 57 rounds. Ooh, a bunch of 6s. Kind of fat in this. Not too many 7s, so it's hard to stop the leader. That's right, Aaron. There was an update. I don't know the full details, but I think this is part of it. That instead of ELO showing, I guess it shows you these little jewels. All right, so let's just take a look. He was robbed 3 times. See, look at this. He did 12 successful trades. That's unheard of in Catan, right? 12 in a game. I mean, it's mostly with Blue. 6 successful trades, 5 times stolen from. I had the worst number of trades done. The least time stolen from. 10 trades from Blue. That's insane. Okay, I mean, I don't know if it's insane, but it's pretty good. So 6s was most prevalent. Who did that benefit? Should have benefited me, but I do think it was blocked, and it should have benefited Red. It should have benefited me, but I was clogged with a lot of sheep and wheat. So I will play another game. I guess I want to quickly think about what the takeaway is of this game. I think the takeaway is it's hard to win if you're not next to ore. So, right, if I had gotten this spot or this spot, this game would have been so much easier. With that guy, whoever it was, Blue, stealing my first brick, that slowed me down immensely for me to get to the 9. I kind of wasn't able to catch up. These guys really didn't city up as they should have or buy development cards. This guy pointed his road this way, really should have pointed it that way. This guy built, 5 settlements. It's like, dude, you don't need all these settlements. Just city up and get to a port and start buying development cards. And, Red just took a whole bunch of good trades and built 4 cities. So that's the story of that game. I didn't feel like I had a lot of control there. I did make a mistake when my timer ran out. So hopefully I don't do that again. But I still wasn't very close. All right. What's 2-5 placement mean? I'm not sure. I don't know what I said there. Oops. All right, let's try another match. This will be my last one, win or lose. Let's see how many of you guys in the chat are in the game with me. I suppose that's the danger of doing these things live without a delay. Hey, Daniel Beetle. So there you go. I've chatted with Daniel on, we have a separate Discord. I think we had a heated debate about, I think it was the value of development cards, but the gloves are coming off, and one of the, I guess that crapped out. Sorry, Daniel. You might get another shot though. Oh yeah, Daniel. If we do play together, I guess you can just look at my screen and see all my cards and my development cards. That'll be quite a handicap. I guess. Okay, well. Is the ELO leaderboard gone? I don't think it is. But I think, don't quote me on it. Robert Christ, Matt was asking about the 2-5 prestige placement needed. Oh, what determines the placement? How do you get it? Go for it. Oh, okay. So I'm not an expert, but I'm just reading what it says, which as I understand it, you probably have to play 5 games, and then based on how you do in those 5 games, it'll determine your rank. And I don't know if it's a hidden elo system. It looks like now we just see the jewels. So, maybe jewels are linked to win percentage. So it's not as painful to see your elo drop. So I don't know how they're calculating elo and rank. Looks like I'm on with Daniel again. Maybe Daniel's probably streaming also. So if you guys have split screens, you can watch both of us streaming. And Daniel has promised that he's not going to watch my stream, I guess. So let's see how it goes. We've got the battle of the Catan streamers, the Sunday night battle. Oh, hey, it's my best friend, Lee Fam. The consummate, the promiscuous trader. So he ignores rule number 1 and takes the 5-8-10, which is high production with 12 points. That's not a bad spot, actually. Okay, Dan, you're not streaming, but you'll leave my stream. Okay. Good luck, Daniel. So I kind of have mixed feelings about someone I know playing with me. Does that mean they'll steal a lot from me? Probably. Okay, so blue, Daniel takes the 3-6-9. That is worth 11 points. This was worth 12. That's a pretty good spot. So you guys know I like ore. You guys know that as third that I suggest taking the rarest resource. Wheat looks pretty rare here. There's not a lot of great spots. This is kind of juicy. Go to this wood port and just forget wheat and just, I don't know, that's kind of risky. Right? Let's say if I want wheat, then I probably need either this one or this one. I could go here. Blue is probably going to have to go that direction. This is 9 points. This is so ugly. Let last player take the wood port and do like a wood strategy. Or do I go wood port? So what do you think, guys? Do I do a wood port strategy? Or do I do this more safe strategy? This looks terrible to me. Here and here, that looks awful. Just not enough wheat. This is not enough. I better go. I could go here. I better go quickly. That felt a little brash. I don't know how I feel about that. I'd love for you guys to chime in. AP Paul 4-8-10. Okay. Oh, man. Was the 5-9-10 an option? I don't think so. Okay, so blue, sorry. Who's last here? Red. We'll probably take the 9-10-11, maybe the 3-4-8. And then, am I going all wood port? This is a kind of juicy spot. Just no wheat. Who said no wheat equals defeat? That guy was an idiot. So that's worth 11 points. Man, that is brutal. I kind of feel like Aaron is whispering in my ear that I should take the 5-6-12, and that's worth 10 points. That gives me 1 wheat. Not having brick is also bad, right? It's hard to get here. This is terrible. All of these are terrible. I've put myself in just the worst position here. 5, 6, 12, I think is an option. Otherwise 5, 6, 11. I gotta block blue. I don't know. I just don't even think I can think about blue. Yeah, well, what can I do? I mean, I can't block him everywhere. I mean, he's going to have a great spot no matter what. 5, 6, 12. Yeah, this is pretty ugly. He'll take 3, 6, 11 probably. I don't know. This is probably the worst situation I've seen. Do I take a free road? Okay, better go quickly. Wow. These unbelievable picks I've made. No brick. Almost no wheat. Let's go all Woodport. This is a disaster. I can already see this. Blue gonna take the 5, 9, 10. Yeah, that's pretty strong. You're right. Hopefully everybody can just gang up on him. I mean, how can I stop him from going to the 5, 9, 10, right? Phil DuPont, did Neonate come up with the no wheat equals defeat, or is that just a Catan meme I popularized? It's definitely the latter. So I did not come up with no wheat equals defeat. I may have popularized it. It is a very catchy saying. So Super Jonathan Harris, you're correct. 5, 9, 10. That's it. Blue's gonna win. I think you're right. You know, Daniel, he's a good kid. I like Daniel, so he should win. So he's got 5, 4, 2. That's 11 plus 11. He's got 22 points. Amazing ore, wheat, sheep. Really a lock on army. Purple has also really good position, right? He's got 9 points plus his 12, so he's got 21. He's got maybe a week on the wheat. I'm certainly the no threat. Red has kind of a mixed strategy. Maybe he'll compete with me for, I don't know what I'm doing. I need to get to the Woodport. At least Blue's not going to fight me for the Woodport. Okay, I got to roll. That would help. I guess there was just brick out there. I'll just let people trade me brick. I have to stop other players from trading. Yeah. Well, at least the robber went after blue, so that's good. The only saving grace about this is everybody is clustered up here. But you know, maybe red will start heading over this way, or purple will head over this way. That would be smart. So that's a 2. This is so bleak because I need 2 bricks in order to make this work. Offering sheep. I don't think whoa. Whoops. I gotta trade with my guy Lee Fam. That's a 9. That's ores for everybody. He's offering sheep because he's got a couple of those, or 3. Riley Dean, no wheat equals defeat. That's right. Drew, I think I need all 5 VPs for this game. He's offering a wheat. Is that really what he's doing? No. He wants wheat. This trade screen just always messes me up still. 9. That's more ores for everybody. This is ugly, ugly. Start typing in chat blue too far ahead. Yeah. Is it too early to do that when everyone's at 2 points? It probably isn't though. He is crazy ahead. Offering a wood for an ore. You know, I really need a brick. What's really more important to me is to get to this port. It's like, what was I doing picking this 4-8-10 and this 5-6-12? Well, I guess this will be an experimental game. Or I think your second settlement would have been better to take the 3-10-11. 3-10-11. Yeah, maybe you're right. It's a little sad to me, but yeah, because it's only 7 points. But yeah, so far my spot is pretty awful too. So I did have a couple ideas if this game goes really poorly, which it looks like it is. Offering wants wheat. So no, I cannot give you my only wheat that I'm going to have all game. I'm clutching onto that one. So if this game goes really badly, I can tell some stories. Well, I have a story and I have an idea. So I can either tell you an idea I had about memorizing cards. Okay, hold on. He wants to give sheep. I don't want to do that. Or I can tell you how I got into Catan. So you guys can let me know if one of those is something you'd prefer to hear. So one is a mnemonic technique that I haven't talked about before. And the other, option B in the Choose Your Own Adventure, is the neonate origin story. And if I don't get to one, I'll get to it next time. So almost rightish city night strategy. Yeah, for blue, certainly. Okay, so 8. I've got 7 cards, so that's good. And 8 rolls, so that gives me wood. Let's see if I can get... Does that work for anybody? I haven't really been paying attention. I guess everyone gets wood on 8, so that's not good. Let's see. I guess I have to do this the hard way, which is I've got to trade with the bank. This is so painful, right? It's like cutting off your arm to feed yourself, but I guess you have to. I mean, I have no way of making brick, so we just got to do this. I'm gonna have to do that twice, as painful as that is, but hopefully nobody should be stealing from me. So that was a 7. We're about to prove that scenario. Let me assess the board first before I get into story time. Red is just hanging out there with 10 plus 8, so 18 points. Probably, I don't know what her plan is. Purple looks pretty threatening with 21 points. Certainly a double threat, low wheat. Yeah, everybody, including myself, thinks that blue is pretty strong. If we keep the robber on the 6, we might have a chance, actually. Though once he gets to the port, we're not going to have much of a chance. If we block him all game long, then I think we might have a chance. Phil Dupont, if you ended up playing Kingmaker, how do you pick who to side with? Well, that's easy. You just figure out who you don't like. Whoever you think wronged you, then you can just, hurt that person. I don't know. I think one of my rules is play tit for tat. And I don't know if you guys have studied game theory, but that is okay, so red cuts off purple. Ooh, that was a surprise. So kind of don't like that. I kind of don't like purple and red getting into it. You're going to take your eye off of blue, right? So a 7 is rolled by purple. Would you be surprised if purple steals from red and not from blue? Of course not, because we're all human. Red gave blue road, sadly. Right. Revenge robber. Right? That's the beautiful thing about Catan. It's just such a human game. And it brings out human emotions like spite and revenge, rage quitting, flipping the table, all that good stuff. Okay, so that was a... So what's going on here? Okay, so now purple going the other direction. So I guess nobody thought this 3-6-11 was too juicy. The 6 is now freed up. Time for Daniel to make his move. He just passes. That was interesting. A 6. That gives me more wood. I've not been paying attention at all. I don't think there's been... Well, I guess if I'm getting sheep, then purple is getting brick. He wants to give me sheep, which I don't want. If I can't get a trade, then I'll probably just pass. I'll have to collect 5 woods in order to get a brick, unless someone gets lucky. Okay, so that's not happening. Purple got destroyed. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Yeah. A 3, so there's bricks for everybody. Connor, purple just did a 4-for-1 for brick. Is that right? I didn't even notice that. Oh, he did 4 wools for a brick. You're right. So he's probably not going to trade it. Purple wondering what to do with 2 cards. Red has a brick, right? With the 3. Well, now he's got a couple woods. This is definitely a game for a wood monopoly. 10. If I get ore, then other people get wheat. Daniel looking for city material. No wheat equals defeat. I think you guys are probably asking, why am I playing with barely any wheat? Yes, I'm challenging myself to see if I can win without any wheat. Okay, so there's the first city and a development card. So Daniel is on track. Wow, so there's more ore, there's more brick. It'd be nice to get a robber. Let's see if anybody would do a friendly 1-for-1. My friend Daniel has 2 bricks. He's thinking about it. He's going to want multiple cards, of course. Wow, what a ball buster. Sadly, I think this is a good deal for me. Man, sadly, I think I have to do it. Yeah. I don't know. With the timer situation, if I had more time, I'd probably make some different offers. I don't know. Let's just hope a bunch of 7s roll and we can get the robber back on blue. Red going to the 2-6. I don't really... I guess expanding wheat production is pretty good. Purple. What is this going to do, right? If you build a settlement here, it's still not a port. So I'm downgrading purple. Wanting sheep, offering a wood. I don't think that's what I want to do. Nice. What am I, like the 2-for-1 guy on your turn? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like there's different people have different views about trading. Like some people don't like to trade 1-for-1. Like they feel like they always have to get the better side of the deal. And I I'm more on the side of, hey, especially if we're not leading, that we should trade as much as possible. He's offering a brick. That's very tempting. I probably should refuse. He's got 8 cards. Right, if he gets his port, then he's going to be pretty tremendous. He's just wanting anything. How about I better say it here? Oh, so Daniel whispered, "Nice robber," on the by purple. Yeah, that kind of frees him up, doesn't it? Woods will make brick. Yes. So, okay, time to think ahead a little bit, which is, do I want to go for roads or do I want to go for buying development cards? I guess my first strategy is to upgrade. Well, one, I don't make wheat, which is really a problem. So I'm going to have to upgrade this for a 10 and then convert woods to wheat. Oh, this is a slow go. Getting here doesn't really help me. So let's roll a 4. So I'm really looking for anything. Let's see if anybody will trade. Probably not. I might have to just slowly get there with the goal, I guess, with the hope that nobody steals from me, since I'm Daniel, that's not fair. Red is also at 3 points. How do I turn off Whisper? You can't. Well, I don't know how. I don't even know how you turned it on, man. Okay, so I've got 5 cards. Maybe I just hold. Robert's probably not gonna come after me. Okay, Aaron, help red build 1 road and settlement to cut off blue. Help red build. Oh, I see. That is devious and sneaky. I kind of like that. Well, I can't do that now. That's a really good idea. I like that idea, Aaron. Right? If we just say blue is just the biggest threat. I really need... whoops. I'm just not fast enough on these trades. He's looking for sheep. Wow, offering me a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know. Would he do that? He probably doesn't have wheat. He's looking for brick. Connor, red has 3 bricks already. Probably looking for wheat. So it's hard to help him. Yeah. Purple going to the 3-10-11. Long-term road threat. Now I have 7 cards. Okay, so blue, it's like we can't even stop him with no 7s. Now he has a port. He has 2 development cards. Okay. I think the kids say this is easy, right? Just an easy game. Let's see if anybody will trade me a wheat. Why do I think blue is the biggest competitor? Well, I think it's fairly straightforward. Wow, I will do that all day long. Let's see if I can do something Another one. Maybe purple's going to give me the win. That would be just insane. Okay, so I do think I'm behind. So it is city time. Sitting this 4-8-10 seems like a good idea. This is not bad. I'm going to have a ton of ores, and people are going to be monoing me, maybe. Yeah, Ian, I do think upgrading is the priority. Nothing else is really going to help my game as much as upgrading, right? I've got to upgrade both of these things, and then I can kind of go for the Hail Marys. So, why is blue the biggest competitor? I mean, well, one, he has 4 points, but two, he's also got the best ore, really good wheat, and really good sheep. And so he's kind of got a lock on army, and army is the best strategy. And he's got the port, which, so he's really got all the sort of conditions he needs to win. All he needs to do is, right, upgrade this, start buying development cards, take largest army, build another settlement there, get a VP or two or a mono, and he's pretty much won the game. The rest of us, we're kind of struggling to put together a cohesive strategy. He's looking for wood, offering. I should be paying attention to, right, Daniel Embargo Gray as well. His European spelling. I'm just kidding. I love Daniel. Could make the game 100 times faster by just not trading. I don't like that idea. So that was a 6. Yeah, so to avoid Robert Christ, why not City the 5-6-12? I think this is the obvious move, right? And so I think, yes, the danger is the mono. So I'm not wanting to not do the obvious move just to avoid the possibility of a mono. This is going to help me in most cases. Okay, so whoops. Wait, do I I certainly don't want to trade with blue. Can't. He's probably at 6 already. Well, who knows without a 7 being put on him. So the 6 wheat, yeah. I mean, right, if any of us could move the robber, we would put it on the 6 wheat for sure. I wouldn't concede army yet, says Aaron. I should try to just get like some equity out of this. I shouldn't even forget it. Purple. I don't know if you guys saw the last game, but basically purple gave the person the win, and he seems very open to trading. So there's wood. See, look, my city paid off. Right. So I can trade 2 things. Let's see if I can get anything before I trade in. I could buy a development card, or I could save up for a city. Ugh, don't want to trade with him. Right. Okay, almost half my time is gone. So I should probably trade for wheat since I make plenty of ore. So that's probably what I will do. Hopefully, right, I could go for that, but I just don't feel like that's really going to help me very much. I've got 4 cards. You know what? Let's just go for it. The only person who's going to steal from me is blue, I think. And now if, you know, a 10 rolls, I get a city. If a 4 rolls, then I'm almost there. So if a 4 rolls now, I get a city. Purple safe to trade with. I definitely agree with that. I just got to be a little bit faster. So red gonna take road pretty soon. Okay, this is my guy. I got to trade with this guy. Oh, he rolls a 7. Will he put it in the right place? You got to put it on the 6, right? I mean, it blocks red and blue. You know they're dying for wheat. So I gotta just trade purple ones for ones, like whatever he offers. I mean, if he wants wood, I should just trade him. He threw away ores and wood. Hooray. So Ian, I'd lean towards the 611. So you'd go there. See, the thing is, I would just upgrade this to a city, right? That's only going to take 5 cards. I mean, 5 regular cards, I guess. And this will take 2 plus 4, that's 6 cards. So I think this is faster to just upgrade this, and you really don't lose much. Wow, just gonna build a bunch of roads. So probably I should take army, because these guys, these jokers are just gonna take road. Unless I got a road building, then I could do something fun. Do you really not want to block gray as well? Wait, what just happened there? Oh, nice. All right, well, I might as well table talk back at him if he's gonna say I'm even in this. Oh my gosh, purple. Dan's like, no, I only got 1 city and 2 settlements. I don't know. I don't think I protest like that when I'm in a position as far ahead as he is. I think we could block him the whole game and we'd still have trouble. We'd still have trouble stopping him. Okay, so let's see. So he stole my precious wheat. That was a real bummer. And there's a bunch of wheats. That's awful. So I guess I'll just stick with my plan, which is pray for a 10. Let me see if anybody would trade first. Red, I'm against trading. Do I even want a road? I could get to the 3-8. That could be kind of interesting. I'll just throw out the offer. Let's see what happens. How many active users does Catan Online have? I'm not sure. So oh wait, I don't want ore. I definitely want wheat. Which is not technically true, I will say. If we did block and steal from him all game, you know, we have a chance. Someone could take road and win. But I think that's what we all need to do if we want to have a chance to stop him. So that's a 5. My 10's not getting much love. Thanks, Thomas. I'll pick up a book after this and I'll read you a story. What kind of books do you like? Hey, Delighted's on. So Daniel is not afraid to offer trades. He's got 2 down cards. Icing on the cake would be one of them is a mono. Anyway, I mean, it could just be anything. Any development card is terrible. If they're knights, it's terrible. It's all terrible. Wow, this is just baiting me. Wow. Lee fam. Lee fam. Lee fam, bro. I know you need that wheat. I guess 10s haven't hit, so he's just desperate for wheat. I can read you your pathology textbook. That sounds exciting. Microbes. Bacteria. Macrophages. Okay, let me see. 11. I guess I'm just gonna hold. There's really nothing to do. Let me just see if anybody wants a wood. Purple is throwing. Oops. Holy cow. What have I done? Purple. Oh. Is he just throwing the game away? Is this just mean? Fine, I guess. I mean, it doesn't really help me, but I don't know. I feel a little icky about that, but I don't think that really even helped me. Is purple just giving the game away? So that's a 7. Let's see. Let's see if he has a will to fight. Blue loses some cards. That's excellent. Wait a second. What? Stealing from red? Okay, so purple with 3 points can connect. Daniel plays his knight. Of course, he steals my brick. Of course, he rolls a 7. And I'm just so threatening. I am such a psychological force that with 4 points and my dominant wood port, I loom large. Okay, well, he didn't go after me. And he took from red. So if I get a 10, that would be nice. I need a 4 or an 8. Okay, Daniel, on his development card buying binge. A 10. Way. We like that. So this is certainly a city. I'm so far behind, right? I mean, he could be at 7, he could be at 8, but it'll look like we're tied. Buying development cards doesn't seem right to me. I just got to boost my production, but I think I'm done in terms of production, so that's fine. Aaron, you would just have bought development cards there, really? Hoping for a mono, maybe? I don't know. I feel like I can still do that. But now it's certainly spamming development cards. Like, I don't need to build anything anymore. Now I just need to fight for army. Of course, blue. What? This, okay, well. Of course, blue always rolls the 7. Go after me. Sure. I'll just throw in a little nudge. But, come on. I'm just messing. Ian, you like upgrading? Yeah. Okay, so do I have any chance to win? Probably. Well, so let's say Daniel, he's going to be at 7 soon and maybe 8. I got to trade with Lee. Lee fam. He's my fam. No, I can't give you wheat, bro. I can give you wood. Oh. See, you can't do a counter, right? That's annoying. Yeah. So, Aaron, you're pointing out that if sixes roll, then that's good for Daniel, and so that's bad. But not if the robber's on there. Um, he's offering ore now. He's got 11 cards. 8 plus is a little bit of an exaggeration. Okay. No one has knights, though, except for him. So that means what? That means I can compete, maybe? I mean, dude, I have a ton of cards, so certainly if I don't 7 out, I can buy some development cards. I give Daniel credit for going for these trades, though. You know, he's. I don't know if the timer just doesn't work for him. So, okay, he plays his knight. He uses it on me. He trades in a bunch of sheep, cities. So he's probably at 9 points. Nug is making a point about something, I think. So, yeah, this is development card time. Well, at least I can maybe buy VPs and, darn, and try to take second place. There's one VP. Yay, maybe I'm in second place. Okay, let me, holy cow. Sad when you have to play for second. But two knights, still super far behind. He can sneak and take road. Very true, but he's probably at 9 as is. I mean, hopefully maybe red will take road right here. That's good. I like that, robber. A 7. Okay. I don't mind that since I have 2 knights. So he builds on the powerful 2-5 spot rather than connecting his roads. Oh my gosh. There's a 9. So that's terrible. He probably can just upgrade and win. Of course he's... Right, of course. I guess the thing to do is not respond. Oh, blue has a VP because his thing's not... It didn't have an option. Connor, you finally caught a live stream where I'm getting my butt beaten. Thomas Chen, don't you think it's imbalanced how Army is so much better than Road? I do think it is a little unbalanced, and I think what I've heard is that that sheep was originally I mean, sheep is underpowered, but it's kind of better in seafarers because you can at least do something. You can build boats with it. And since kind of sheep doesn't have as much purpose. Okay, hold on. Let me focus here. So playing that is certainly the right move. I guess placing it here seems okay. Stealing from Daniel seems like the obvious good move. Another 7. I don't mind that at all. I don't hate this, and let other people block Daniel as well. Connor, you've never seen me lose. Oh my gosh, well, I lose all the time. Okay, so red cities. Yeah, Aaron makes a good point that I think the meta is that everybody knows that Army is strong and very strong, right? Like Blue's opening positions, basically most advanced players, I will say, would just say like, "Oh my gosh, Blue is just almost an unstoppable train." And I think if the other 3 players acknowledge that and act accordingly, then you can kind of battle Blue. You can try to cut him off, or you can try to not trade with him, not to give him roads because that's his weakness, and steal from him, even if it looks like he's tied. And I think that is the way to stop it. But if you have people, and I don't want to single out Purple, but if Purple is a relatively newer player, he just, everyone looks the same, then yeah, then it needs to be a concerted effort. All right, so Daniel wins. I've played 3 out of my 5 placements matches. Let's take a look. Daniel's got a purple star, I think purple gem. I think that's pretty good. And then I'm unranked, and there's that. 46 minutes, 57 rounds, a bunch of, wow, there's more 7s than I thought. This looks pretty normal, except for the 3s. Let's just take a look at the 3s. That benefited Daniel a bit. Let's, was there anything else I would want to see? We stole from him 7 times. That seems fine. And that's, so I don't know, what's my takeaway from this? Yeah, I don't know. This was not a great game. When you play badly and you don't pull 5 VPs, that's what happens. If I had more time, I would want to look at this and see what I could have done better as my 3rd pick. Taking this 4, 8, 10, 5, 6, 12 seems really poor. And I think, even the 3, 10, 11, that maybe is something I should have considered more, because this just didn't work at all. And Blue's spots were just way too strong, 3, 6, 9 and 5, 9, 10, and Purple giving him 1-for-1 trades. It didn't help. He would have probably won anyway. So I don't have a ton to say about that. Let me see if I can answer any questions from you guys. Daniel, good game. Well done. Aaron, you can play Daniel next. Please be my guest and get my revenge for me. Go Blue. Hello from University of Michigan. Okay. Wheat equals defeat. Yeah. Ian, maybe you should have tried to pull red and purple to your side. I wish I don't feel like people chat very much in Catan Universe as they did in Play Catan, and certainly it would be nice if we were all on a Discord server chatting with each other and we could just be, moaning and groaning just from the very beginning about how powerful Blue was. And when you're not able to do that, then Blue just runs off with the game. So that would have been helpful. Missing 2 resources is very hard. Don't try this at home. How do I know in advance when you do this? I don't quite understand that question. Connor, how does playing online differ from in person to you? I think obviously table talk is more, you can do it in person, and I think that is a huge part of the game. So that's kind of missing from the online experience. I think online games are actually really fast and really easy and fun. I've been playing more with sort of voice chat or Discord, and so this does feel like a dimension is lost when you're not able to communicate. And you can offer trades and say, hey, do two for three, or one for four, or you can do more creative things. And I think the timer for me is tough. I'm one of those slowest players. I have to admit, I usually take a long time thinking about my moves, and so this is hard for me. So for all those reasons, this is a little bit harder. Yeah, Aaron, I can schedule a stream. Yes, that's right, John Jordan. Yes, I need to schedule these streams. I'm thinking Sunday nights are a good night, if I don't have other sort of things going on. So I'm leaning towards that. I'm thinking of 8 o'clock on Sunday, and perhaps 3 o'clock on Sunday for folks who might be in Europe. So, and I'm sorry guys. I think I don't have another game in me. I think 0 for 2 for tonight. Thanks for hanging in there, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next game, and maybe even play you guys. Thanks everybody.